Hello YouTube, this is Romeo for Coding for Life. On our last tutorial, we spoke about a few HTML tags which are our buttons, links, images, list, and their ordered and unordered list. Now on this tutorial, we're not really gonna code a lot. Actually, I just wanna show you and tell you a few basic things that you need to know about HTML. So on this one here, I want to tell you actually that you can actually use any other notepad you have on your computer. It just needs to be a notepad. You can also use this one you have on your Windows or your Mac. So on this one, I'm using this one here. If you like it, the Notepad++, if you like it, you can also download it. And the other thing is, guys, you can actually use uppercase and lowercase. It really doesn't matter if your start tag is in uppercase and your end tag is a lowercase. It really doesn't matter because you will have the same result like this. If you have an uppercase P here, so I'll just write upper and lower. So here on your end tag here, you can have a lowercase tag like that, and then when you save, you still get your results, so it doesn't really affect your results. But what I've heard from like my lectures, they always tell me to use lowercase tags, which is the best. So I prefer you guys also do that. And the other thing that I want to talk about, actually before I start getting into that, let me show you a few other. Okay, actually let me just get right into it because I want to tell you about elements and attributes because we've actually did it before, but I've never actually explained what it was. So HTML, guys, is elements which have attributes. So elements are the start tag and the end tag, and in the middle is your content. So you have your paragraph, which is your start tag, and then element content to your end tag. So all this thing here, guys, is your element, and these elements here have attributes. Right, guys, hope you're getting that. If you didn't get it, you can go back a little bit and try to get what I'm saying, or maybe write it down. And so here the HTML has an attribute of a language. So the attribute written by lang like this, and the first two letters specify the language. In this case, it's English. And if there's a dialect, you add two letters like that. And in this case, US. And actually, guys, this doesn't really actually do anything because it's just mostly for screen readers. That's all. Doesn't really affect anything because if you save and there's nothing, so you'll find nothing there. And the other thing that I forgot to explain to you guys is that attributes provide more further information about elements. They are specified in the start tag. So you can see here it's always going to be in the first tag, the start tag here. As you can see, I didn't write anything in my last tag here, which is my HTML, my closed HTML tag at the bottom that I didn't write anything there. So what I'm talking about here is, let me do an example. They come in name value pairs. Let me show you an example, guys. Let me just write a button, and then you have your name like this, name, and then you can say the name, you can say button, and then you have value, we have click, and then close that, we write click me. And let's see if I close it, what happens, and save. You get a button like that. So you can specify it right here, or you can just do it the normal way, but there are some which you're gonna have to specify the attributes like according to what they're supposed to be. We'll do that in the future, guys. And the other one that I also wanted to talk to you about is the title attribute, which provides a tooltip information, and it can only be put in a paragraph tag, a p tag. So here I will have a p title, that's our attribute right there, and I'll write this needs to be in quotes, guys, and I'll write I'm a tooltip like that, and then I close it and I write tooltip, close my p. And what it actually does, tooltip, see what happens when I hover on top of this tooltip. It shows you information, more information about the title. So here in this case, our tooltip, we know it's a tooltip because we already written it right here. I'm a tooltip. That's the information that you're gonna get when you hover on top of this tooltip right over there. And we did more, which was and the other one that we did before, guys, is the height and the width, which is used to specify the size of your image. We did that on our last tutorial. And the one that we haven't done yet, which I'll show you in the next tutorial, is the style attribute, which lets you specify the color, font, and size, and there's actually many more others. So guys, if you didn't get what I just said now, because it's actually really good information, I suggest you start the video again and watch it again, or as I'm doing this lecture, take notes, because you're really gonna need to know this information, guys. And okay, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.